must have a Steel Town employee identification badge to enter the scrapyard. Turn around. Any further progress into the scrapyard will be met with force.
Steel Town wants to state that there is absolutely no crisis inside the factories. Rumors to the contrary are the work of agitators.
You've never seen a child, have you? A child! Have you ever seen a child? Like in your whole life? I mean, we talk about them all the time, but they don't actually exist! I'm telling you, man, don't take my word for it. Look around. No matter where you go, you won't see any children. Nowhere. I don't know, man. Maybe we're all just paper dolls created by some crazed god who pushes us around and forces us to make terrible decisions. Think about it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Step back. The loading dock is a secure area. Shipping authorization pending. You are not authorized to receive information regarding authorization protocols. Team member. These assets are in transit. Please do not move. You have 19 seconds to comply. 18. Air buffer over. Presenter team. Threat underscore trespasser. Cast through. You do not fit the parameters of worker or insurance worker. You must leave. These assets are waiting release authorization. Delivery of these items is pending.
Rangers! Benny Bianchi! Welcome to Steel Town. Good to finally meet you in the flesh. Abby and I thank you again so much for dealing with those pesky bandits. Ugh. You've made Steel Town better for everyone. Carla, but I'm afraid that'll have to wait until you've talked to Abby. If you can just give me your names for your badges, I'll send you right to her. It certainly comes with a sterling reputation, but I still need your name so the CE knows who you are. Don't worry, I'll just read them off your uniforms. Okay, got it. Here are your badges. Now, just follow the blue line and you'll find Abby in the control room. I mean the dark blue line, not the light blue line. Actually, you could go straight. It's shorter that way. No, wait. You should probably take the blue line after all. The computation engine said that's where the line should be painted, and it's never wrong. Oh, also, if you're looking for an exciting career in the wonderful world of heavy industry, come back here after you've talked to Abby, and I'll give you a placement test.
Is it just me? Or are your ears ringing?
I think that went well.
Someday this will be mine.
Greetings, fellow employees.
Excuse me, but if you are new employees, all paperwork will be processed in the usual time. I'm not sure you are authorized to take that. Let me look for your paperwork. Are you absolutely sure you're authorized to do that? You did say the computation engine authorized this, correct? Welcome to Steel Town HR document processing. How can I help? Wait, you're not employees, are you? Oh, freelancers have to file invoices through accounting, not HR. Is there something else I can do for you? Well, this is Steeltown HR document processing, so I process Steeltown HR documents. Have a nice shift.
Sorry. Benny doesn't let me talk while I'm working.
Hi. Looking for a job?
Now, remember what we talked about, Demi? Start again.
Hello, I am Oluwa Demilade. Welcome to the Steeltown Job Placement Center, your gateway to a wonderful life of meaningful and gainful employment here in the industrious and exciting city we call Steeltown. Though if you are looking for the mess hall, that's 2 floors down. Today's meal is algae meatloaf, fun guy surprise, and gravy of sorts. Now, how can I assist you? Thank you for asking. This is the Job Placement Center, where Steeltown employees are matched with currently available jobs. All you need to do is take our little suite of aptitude tests, and the computation engine will search its database of jobs and find the one that's perfectly suited to your unique qualifications. Ready to give it a try? Oh no, actually that was the assessment test to see if you were Steeltown material, which, since you're here, you obviously are. This is the test that actually assigns you to an actual job. Super! I'll be here when you are ready for an exciting career in, well, whatever the computation engine deems you capable of doing. Come back soon.
Oh, you're back. Have you talked to Abby yet? You should talk to Abby. Bye!
I hear fighting, but I don't say nothing. Must be the hallucinations again.
The coming of the gangs is the leverage Crow needs to get Markham to come to the table.
Sorry, pals. Can't show you any of Steeltown's glorious weapons, construction equipment till Markham gives me the nod. Go see her if you think you can change her mind.
Caution. Ongoing insurrection in Warlock Factory. Park.
It ain't right to expect us to go back to work after this bullshit. It just ain't right.
Old Crow got through that blast door ahead of Ludlow. Guard bots were right on her tail.
Jesus, that hurts. Who told you to take a green? Take the yellow pill. God, Ludlow's guard bots are throwing the poor workers like rag dolls. Who are you? What do you want? All that noise you're hearing. There's a strike going on in the factory below us. Celine Crow, the leader of the workers, is fighting for better conditions. Carl Ludlow, Steeltown's security chief, is... well, you can see what he's done here. He's been trying to use his guard bots to beat and zap Crow and her workers into submission. And this is the result. Broken bodies and bleeding heads. But the workers are tough, and Crow's determined. She's not giving up. I volunteered to drag people out of the elevator and help patch them up. It seems like I'm doing all of it now.
I told you I can't help, Robin. I have cold. I'd infect everyone.
Uh-huh. Anyway, while Crow and Ludlow fight it out down there, I try to patch up the casualties and get them to rest, but the idiots just keep going back down to fight again. If an implanted worker gets hit enough with a disruptor weapon, it fucks with their cybernetics and takes them out of the fight permanently. Or at least until management resets them. And man, it hurts like hell. Like you were setting them on fire. Only? But no. People are dying. Getting thrown across a room by a robot is not non-lethal. And apparently, Ludlow's got himself a sniper rifle. And he hasn't been shy about using it. Of course, the workers haven't been exactly gentle either. I mean, they've been smashing the machines and wrecking finished goods. But since all their opponents are bots, there haven't been any casualties on the management side. Yet. That could change if they made it up here. They're both wrong. I mean, Ludlow's wronger, for sure. He's a corrupt, lazy bastard who milks the workers for everything he can get. But Crow knew full well the gangs were heading our way, and she still decided to strike. And that's putting us all in danger. Just plain selfish, as far as I can see. I'm Nurse Ferenzi's assistant, Raman. I'm usually a nut tightener, but the computation engine reassigned me, so here I am. Yes, please. All right, who's next?
Sorry. Steeltown Medical Service are off limits to you until Markham gives the okay.
Apparently, non-lethal means they only 99 and 9/10 kill them.
Warpath Factory is temporarily off limits to non-security
You think the workers will come up here?
I hope not. They smell like they haven't bathed in weeks.
They haven't. Ludlow makes them pay for soap.
Ugh. They should save their money then, not buy so many coffees.
I was assigned to algorithms, so have you had any work at all?
Yeah, it's all the fault of those idiot strikers downstairs.
My dad works down in the factory.
Hey now, they got
He's
calls.
okay.
You know they do.
Sorry, I'm not authorized to sell you armor until Administrator Markham says it's okay. Which won't be until whatever is going on in the factory calms down. Talk to Administrator Markham if you think you can help.
Sorry, cats. I'm your gal for deployables, pick-me-ups, and other useful sundries. But no goodies till the situation in the factory is settled. Boss's orders. Talk to Markham if you got a problem with that.
I'm so new to this sales stuff. You make it look easy.
Administrator, if you let me rebuild the partitions, we may be able to stop the transfer.
For how long, Di? You said they'd never be breached, and it was less than a year before. God damn it! What is Ludlow doing down there? I can't hear myself think.
Should we save this for another time, Administrator? The factory situation seems to
This
require
Crow person is a
immediate
menace.
attention.
No. We have to solve this.
Good
the
luck out
gangs
there.
are coming, and without the CE working, we're not going to be ready for them. Let Ludlow handle it. It's only his fucking job.
It is not for me to speak before you have spoken to Administrator Markham. Please speak to her now. Administrator, you have visitors.
Huh? Who are you? I told Benny not to... Oh, you're the Desert Rangers, the ones Saul sent to check up on me. Well, I can't say I'm happy to be spied on, but as long as you're here, you can make yourselves useful. I've got a situation on my hands. And you passed? Interesting. Well, welcome to Steel Town. I hope you're ready to earn what Saul is paying you. Now, listen. First off, we've heard that some of Liberty Buchanan's army are coming this way looking for easy pickings. Normally, we could manufacture some turrets and defend ourselves. But with this strike on... See, this whole place is run by a complex computation engine we built a while back. It does everything. Hiring, scheduling, production quotas, payroll, and until a few weeks ago, it worked like a charm. Then it started to get buggy. Shifts and quotas were changed in strange ways. New hires were put in positions they were obviously unsuited for. At first, I went with it. The engine had never been wrong before, but it kept getting worse. There have been incidents, accidents. Those accidents have sparked worker unrest, and unfortunately, Ludlow, my new chief of security, seems to be one of those bad hires. He's chasing Celine Crow, the workers' leader, around like a rabid dog, causing as much damage as she is. You will not be a rabid dog. Get down to the factory and see what's what. If Ludlow's behaving, help him. If not, take over. Just remember, your priority is not punishing workers. It's getting things running again so we can protect ourselves. Good. That's what I pay her for. Nobody needs to know what's going on behind the curtain except the players, right? If Saul trusts you, I trust you. He doesn't hire fools. He only sires them. Not her whole army, just one of her foraging parties. Damn Reavers have been scouring Colorado's edges for months. They'll strip us like a swarm of locusts. Thank you. And listen, you may have to shoot some workers, but I don't want them put down permanently. Training up new ones takes too long. Lazar, my senior tech here, has some new non-lethal weapons we're working on. Lazar, you have clearance to provision the Rangers with a batch of NLWs. Please prep the supplies.
You got it, boss. Talk to me when you're ready to gear up, Rangers.
Di, you go with them. Once they have the NLWs, take them down to the factory and help out while they're there. They'll need someone who knows the layout.
Of course, Administrator. Rangers, I am at your disposal.
Di is more than a robot. She's my chief engineer. She helped build this place. In fact, she was the primary inventor of the computation engine. Nobody knows this place like her. You couldn't have a better guide.
The bugs are sabotage. Nothing to do with Dai. She'll be an asset to your squad, I promise you. Excellent. Then get going. Solve this for me, Rangers, by any means necessary.
Rangers, let's get you outfitted for the factory.
Sorry, I really need to focus on getting this done.
Greetings, security team members. A1 clearance required to enter Administrator's office. Please step back from the door.
Hello, I'm Organic Maintenance Coordinator Walsh. How can I help you? What crate would that be? We ship a lot of crates, you know. We're a factory. Oh, that box. Strange. Thought that had already shipped. You better talk to Jerry in processing to see what the holdup is. Now, where was I?
Our greatest technological...
You do not have the proper safety equipment to be researchers. You must be here for another reason. Logic suggests you are here to assist Administrator Markham with a production issue. Perhaps you could maximize efficiency by procuring something for me during your efforts. Those are sensible details to require. I've been tasked with improving admin worker efficiency, and have identified a significant period of the day in which productivity is reduced to 0%. Exactly. Those 6 to 8 hours are completely unutilized time. But my EEG hood harnesses REM stage dreams and redirects the brain to simple collation and data entry tasks. Early trials have shown promise, but I require a pair of biometric governors to keep user brainwaves within safe parameters. Unfortunately, the lab only has 2. And Ivan, that fool over there, is wasting the other for his own pointless project. If you were to retrieve it from his experiment and install it in mine, I could give you some chemical neutralizers and disruption grenades that I've stockpiled. Ingenious, isn't it? Now workers can be productive almost 24 hours a day. Ethics and payroll are not my department. I'm in research and development. If you change your mind, please do so exponentially. Ivan and I will both be required to present our work to Markham soon. My machine is on the job placement office here on the admin level. Ivan's is on the factory floor. Farewell.
Are you lost?
Oh, hey. You dudes look, well, armed? Oh, shit! You're the Rangers, huh? Team November in the flesh! Oh, cool. Maybe you can help me then. I'm supposed to present my new prototype to Markham ASAP, Problem is, I need 2 biometric governors to monitor the highs and lows of the dopamine release cycle. But there's only 2 in the lab, and that nerd over there, BF, has the other one. It's a fucking crime. She's totally wasting it on her bullshit woo-woo prototype. So what do you say? You snag it out of her rig and put it in mine so I can kick her butt at the presentation, and I'll make it worth your while. Oh, come on. Hers is some kind of ESP helmet or some shit. It's total junk. Mine, it's fucking genius. So, you know how much time the assembly line loses to meal breaks? Well, this hooks the workers up to a worker incentive system. Make 5 widgets, a nutritional pellet gets shot into your mouth. Make 5 more, another one. They get food and a dopamine kick for hitting their goal and never need to step away from their station. And the best part is, it's adjustable. Need to ramp up production? Turn the dial and they only get a pellet every 7 widgets, or 10. I've got the blueprints for Steel Town's proprietary elite energy exoskeleton. Once you have the recipe, you can make your own way cheaper than buying. Whatever. I guess let me know if you decide to stop being lame. My rad invention is on the factory floor. BF's POS is here on admin in the job placement office. Later!
Over here, Rangers. I've got your equipment for the factory.
Hey, Rangers. Me research lab is so research lab.
Hi, Di. I have the non-lethal weapons Markham asked me to give your friends.
Thank you, Researcher Blazer. Rangers, this is Laser Blazer, a researcher in our R&D department, and its sales liaison.
It's Lazar, actually. Accent on the czar. But yes, I'm your POP for R&D. And Administrator Markham isn't interested in any worker casualties, so I'd advise you to take them.
I strongly encourage you to use the disruption tech, Rangers. Factory efficiency could be degraded if labor resources are permanently lost.
Have a look. Up to you to use them or not. Oh, just to warn you, I do have to charge a $1 processing fee for each item. Sorry. Sorry, guys. If Markham says I'm supposed to give you this batch, you gotta take it all. Up to you what you want to do with it once it's signed over.
Our next objective is finding Carl Ludlow, Security Chief. He will be on the factory level. Proceed to the elevator on the west end of this floor.
You don't need to go in there. Get back to the factory.
Psst. Hey, Rangers. Got a sec? I couldn't help but notice that those asshats BF and Ivan were bugging. I don't suppose they asked you to nick some parts for each other's prototype. Look, I'm sure they offered you some goodies for doing their dirty work for them. But I gotta ask you to do the right thing. Bring me the governors from both their prototypes, and I'll call Markham over for the presentations. Then both of them will fail, and their big brother-ass ideas will be forgotten. What do you say? Are you kidding me? If a bunch of workers go bonkers from a new R&D project, then nothing else will ever get approved. Unfortunately, BF and Ivan don't give a shit about the rest of us. They only care about being top dog in the department. The warm feeling of helping your fellow man? I, don't have a lot of supplies right now. Okay. Well, if you do, come on back once you've relieved both machines of their biometric governors.
Sounds like the guards just zapping everybody down there.
We rotate this display monthly. This month, we are highlighting the proud work of Factory Section 4, the Warbot. Not available for sale to private citizens.
Coffee later?
Steeltown produces world-class products for both survival and leisure. Our outstanding staff are happy to showcase these products to potential customers.
Did you sign up for sales when you applied?
Nope.
This is Steeltown's job placement area, where Assistant Bianchi oversees the testing of new Steeltown employees to find their best fit.
Oh, you're back! You should probably start heading down to the factory to deal with those dreadful workers. But if you want to take a placement test, it'll only take a minute or so. Oh, yes, I remember. What did she want to ask about? A note? Let me see that. Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you. XOXOB. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I found a note on the floor the other day that seems connected. Look at this. Hey, B, when is that ITL chick making the run? Freezing our asses off out here and no show. Who knew hijacking was so much work? XOXOJ. Looks like this B was setting Carla up to get robbed by Jay. Now who could it be? It must be Bernice, my assistant. Oh no, how could she? Listen, we have to get this cleared up right away. Get a confession out of her and I'll send you to Abby with the evidence. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never. Never. Okay, say I did it, but my boyfriend Jay forced me to do it. You don't know what he's like. Listen, what if I get that crate back from Carla and we forget the whole thing? I'll make it worth your while. Or no. Carla might still say something. We need a patsy. Oh, I got it. Pin it on Bernice. Make her confess. I'll pay you double for that. Oh, I'll just borrow it from payroll like always. What do you say? You rats! I'll deny everything. She'll never fire me. Abby loves me. Fuck.
Have you resolved the situation in the factory? They tried to steal a warbot. Let me see that. Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you, XOXO B. Who the hell is B? Should have guessed. That girl's friendly demeanor is thinner than an onion skin. Here's a little something for catching this. Losing a warbot would have been serious business. Unfortunately, I can't fire Benny just yet. Until I get the CE fixed, she's the closest thing I've got to a facilities manager. Afterwards, however, I'll have her escorted from the building without a coat. Well done, Rangers. Now, what were we talking about? Bye.
Another shining example of the products we produce. Here before we descend to the factory, please equip your non-lethal weapons as Administrator Markham requested, so that no workers are killed. Your reluctance is noted. It appears the medical supply merchant is now open for business.
Open the door and nobody gets hurt!
Fuck you, Ludlow! You keep saying that, and then you keep killing my people! Now get Markham down here so I can give her our demands! No more 16-hour shifts, no more docking our pay for missing quotas that nobody could make, no more locking us in the factory so we can't see our families, and most importantly, Ludlow, no more you!
I'm not bothering the boss with your crybaby bullshit. We'll settle this between us.
Then good luck getting through the door, asshole. 'Cause it's not opening for anybody but...
Ah, fuck this. Whiny little. Hey, who are you? You the help Markham's been promising me. But damn time. Crow's hiding with her crew in the foundry behind that blast door. Get it open. We can end this bullshit. Carl Ludlow, Markham's chief of security. I'm getting closer to quitting every day. This job is bullshit. No support from management. No respect from the workers. I gotta do it all myself. But I'm not going anywhere until Crow ends her stupid strike, and these fools get back to work making war bots like they're supposed to. They fucking know the gangs are coming, and they still won't pick up their tools. Assholes. The gangs, the warlords of the plains, Liberty's army. They need weapons and vehicles before they make their run on Colorado Springs. And we're their one-stop shop. Ain't a matter of if they're coming, it's when. They're on their way. The marshals can't spare anybody to protect us, so we gotta protect ourselves. Using the war bots and turrets and guns we're famous for. Problem is, because Crow's on strike, we're not making them. We're gonna get slaughtered. Markham didn't tell you? Christ. Am I the only one who gives a damn around here? Okay, I'll lay it out for you. Crow's a thug. She claims she's fighting for workers' rights. But what she really wants is to kill us all and run the place herself. Either that or let the gangs kill us. She's fucking crazy, that's all. Well, she's tried to kill me a few times, that's for sure. Beyond that, she's refused to work, smashed up the machines, destroyed finished goods, and incited all the other workers to do the same. And all at the worst possible time. Steeltown is gonna get leveled if the workers don't get back to work. Maybe not here, but there'll be blood in her hands just the same. You better believe it. Without the guns and armor and bots we make, we're all sitting ducks for the warlords and the gangs, and she knows it. The gangs are heading right for us, but does she care? Fuck no. All she cares about are her rights. Selfish bitch. Sure, you want to get your ear chewed off, but I guarantee everything she tells you will be a lie. Nothing short of telling her you killed Markham will get her to open that door. Holocom's right over there. Oh, wait, I blasted it. Sorry. Guess you're out of luck. What? I thought you were bringing me a plan. I've been asking Markham to find me a way through for days. I figured maybe her super genius computation engine could come up with something. Jesus.
A heavy-duty cutting laser will do it. There is one in the robot factory. It is too heavy for humans to carry, but it would be easy to build a warbot and mount the laser upon it, then bring it here.
Huh. That's a great idea. You're a genius.
Not in the least. All that was required was an evaluation of available resources.
Yeah. Okay then, we got a plan. But it ain't gonna be quite as easy as Dye says. Because Crow's wreckers are all through the plant, tearing shit up. You have to clear them out before you can build the bot. You up for it? What? There's no time for that shit. All right, fine. But if you just happen to feel like building a robot at the same time, let me tell you how you do that. All you gotta do is go to each of the stations in the warbot assembly line, push the buttons to build the bot, and put the laser on it. Then it'll show up back here. Crow's thugs may make a move before that happens, so I'll stay behind to keep this room secure. I'll be here when you get back with the laser. Or you can just stand around here with your thumbs up your asses. Up to you.
Who put a brute like this in charge of anything?
Warbot factory is temporarily off limits to non-security personnel.
Thanks for the assist, Hoss.
Ready to continue.
Whoop whoop. Remain high. accordance with factory scheduling is correct. Return to your jobs.
12-hour shifts with no breaks are a crime. Go fuck yourselves, robots.
Sitting during work hours and blocking access.
Return to your jobs. Mark.
Go ahead and shoot, Kidbot! We're not moving! Hear us, Ludlow? We're not! Don't come any closer! Stop! Who are you? We are the workers who shall not be moved, so you better not try anything. Then get this robo-dog away from us. We won't talk till it's gone.
I can hear you making fucking fools of yourselves. Don't let those slackers tell you what to do. Kick their asses and get to the assembly line. Time's a wasting. Oh, the poor babies. You tell them I wouldn't be sicking dogs on them if they got off their asses and did some fucking work for a change. Or better yet, just kick their asses like I told you to. Use Markham's mercy weapons if it makes you feel better. Or not. Fucking vandals! You really did it! Unbelievable. You're getting a piece of my mind when you get back here. Fuck!
You killed it! I can't believe... that was amazing! So... what do you want? Sure. It's not like we're going anywhere. Crow may be a little crazy, but her heart's in the right place. She wants us workers to have a fair deal, and she's willing to fight for it. You got an hour? Seriously, there's so much wrong here, I don't know where to start. First off, Ludlow's a shakedown artist, making us pay for food breaks and piss breaks, medical care. On top of that, our schedule is insane. We've been doing 12-hour shifts with no breaks for weeks now. We haven't even been allowed to go home. People are dying at their machines. Markham seems like a reasonable person, but Ludlow won't let us talk to her. He says he's in charge down here, not her. Not the whole cause. There's no way he should have been hired as security chief, but he's not just bad at his job. He's an asshole on purpose. Shouting at us, pushing us around, having his robots reprimand us with disruption weapons. And that's on top of milking us for bribes. Making us pay for all things that would be free in a functional workplace. Bathroom breaks, lunch breaks, even beds. We gotta pay him to sleep. How he ended up in this job isn't as important to me as how he leaves it, which should be feet first in a black bag. Why not? Ludlow started it. He's killed plenty of us. Not with a gun, maybe, but with the machines that mangle us. The hours that grind us, and the illnesses and injuries that come from that. He didn't listen when we asked politely, so... if violence is the only language he can hear, well, Crow speaks it fluently. Good. Now what?
Sorry. Being in the way is the only leverage we've got. We're not moving. What? No way! You just want to take away the only protection Crow has? We can't agree to that! Not without a fight, you won't! Get these thugs, brothers and sisters!
Time for a reckoning!
From the side! Get ready for the fist!
Shake this off!
Stand down immediately, or there will be consequences. Administering punishment.
home.
Administrator Markham will not be pleased you destroyed so many usable workers. Nor will she be happy you broke a valuable robot. The assembly line is just north of here.